any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
39-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Now 2nd and 5.
Go, Reed. Ready. 2nd and 5.
Ready.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Go. 60 Eagles. Hey. Ready.
Down to about the 45.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 22 yards there, a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. Laying himself out in the end zone, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their deep.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Falcons nothing.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Williams. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for him here in this second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
And he'll get it inside the 35. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Rig alert, rig alert. Turn up.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And now they'll shift things around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tucker Kraft, 32 yards.
You see his trait. I'll be clowning you, man. What you mad for? You still mad? Oh, you went to the restaurant. You needed an extended time out. You standing in the way too, man. Hey, I got a question. Who can't play like that? That's a challenge. You gotta learn how to use your brain.
And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
I'm using my brain to get somewhere that you ain't gonna get.
Good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Hey, you always talking about money.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. Will be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. Rifles one, complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And inside the 20 before he's...
You see the difference? When you know what play I'm calling, you can play. When you don't know what play I'm calling, you go brain dumb. That's how I expose people.
To the air once more, Williams. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks are just on the beat.
And they're going to get him. They bring it down to 6.
Yeah, that pocket pushback. Show it again. Let's show it again, man.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th.
Yeah, you ain't ready.
It's been a one-sided affair. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Williams. Now he's going to step out of the run. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Looking to throw. Williams. And it'll be intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And you have have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
Now, let me ask you a question. Did you pick that off, or did the computer pick that off?
If he keeps throwing interceptions.
Yeah, you can't spoof me, Holmes.
And he's brought down at the 24 after
Hey, when I'm talking about gambit. That's what I'm talking about.
Big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk.
Just hold on, boy.